Hello, everyone, and happy July. I love you. I'm so proud of you. Do you know that? I know how gritty you have to be to keep showing up in this business day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. I will say that something I've learned along the way is this. If you want your life to change, you have to change what you are doing every day. Right? If you want your life to change, we have to change what we are doing every day. I don't know about you, but I'm a creature of habit. I get into a flow and I'm just like, yep, this is going to work. It's going to work. I'm just going to keep doing this. And all of a sudden I'm looking and I'm going, my points are not showing that this is working. Okay, we need to shift. It's time to shift. That's what leaders do. We go, oh, it's not working. Well, we tried that for a long time. It's time to shift. So this whole everyday thing has been on my mind since convention. And after talking to my friend and Diamond, Angie Ambrosetti, of what helped her bring on so many more customers, bring on new business builders, and honestly helped keep her and her team focused instead of being like, what should I do today? This is what you want to know what we're going to do today? You know what we're going to want to do like all of July, every day, you guys? We're going to keep it so simple. Number one, we're going to invite people to our daily calls that are at 7:30 Central Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. These calls are not going to be longer than 20 minutes. On the graphic I made, I put 20 minutes because we're doing 15 minutes and we want to be like, look, we got you off in less than 20. Invite, invite, invite. Write it down. That's what I'm doing every single day. Invite, invite every day. On those calls, at the end of the calls, we will share a little blurb about the business and we will point people to our one Friday call that will be every single Friday for the month of July. That is at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I actually have an emerald friend and a diamond friend who are getting excited about this with me. And we're thinking about teaming up and doing this together. And like, I don't know, just going big. I'm like, why not? Why not? Let's bring the excitement. You guys, this is your one job for you and your teams. Our one job. This is giving me 2020 vibes. In 2020, we had to make a huge shift on our team. Our culture was so distracted. So distracted. We had so many emerald, sapphires, and diamonds go backwards. People quit their businesses. They didn't know how to focus on their business with all this change. I feel like it's the same thing right now in 2024 with our political climate, where it is, with how inundated people are on social media. It's taking over people's lives. People are just in a weird space and you have to get their attention. But first, we got to get our attention where it needs to be. Are you with me? Mondays through Thursdays, we have a call at 5:30 Central Standard Time. Same Zoom, same passcode, same graphic. So easy. Here's the deal. You're going to want to get on as many of those calls as is possible and be ready to share your testimony. And you're going to want to bring somebody with you. Get ready for some no's. Get ready for ghosting. Get ready for people to say that they're going to be on the call and not be on the call. But guess what you'll be able to do? Go back to them and be like, that's okay. Guess what? There's another one tomorrow. Right? So that's number one. Number two, there's just three things we're focusing on this month. That's it. Number two, post every day. I'm looking in the mirror. Number two, post every day. Every day. Plexus every day. It might mean that you need to put up 2 posts a day, one Plexus, one personal. Get crazy because the algorithm is not showing people our posts. Can you do it? Yes, you can. So you're going to get online. You're not going to get distracted. You're going to post every day. And then what are you going to do? You're going to go into your messenger and into your back office. And you're going to invite to our Monday through Thursday calls that are 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Guess what? Your customers need to know about these calls. Tell them you want to see their face. Tell them you just feel like it'll strengthen their journey. And then after they get on a call with you, say, hey, my whole business is referral based. I don't know if you knew that. Do you have anybody that you could invite to tomorrow's call? Or can I show you that you can earn $300 this month if I help you bring on 3 people? These calls are the way to do that. These calls, Monday through Thursday calls, you guys. And yes, this is a huge commitment from our leaders. I know for me, for my day, I'm going to go around and get different testimonials. Some of them might come from our team. Some of them might be off of our team. I just know I want to keep it fresh with testimonials. Okay. These are product calls. And again, at the very end of the call, we're going to make mention of the fact that this is a referral business and that you can earn $300. If you are curious, come to our call on Friday. Okay. At 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So those are just 2 things. Invite, post every day. The third is utilize the detox group that starts on the 10th. I am not concerned about who you put in that group, flat out. If you have somebody who is not on Restore yet and you want them in that group to learn more about Restore, put them in the group. Use this to grow your own business and to bless your own customers wherever they're at. My main focus is going to be telling people you can get into this special group with your 100 PV order that you have either set up this month or that has already gone out. For those who have not ordered with me yet, you better believe I'm using this special group and being like, they're never free. This one's free. You have to get in. There's so much content. It's going to help you get better results. Order Restore in a 100 PV combo of some sort, and I'll get you in the group. Okay. That's it. That is it. I am doing that, and my job is to help my level 1 Janessa do that. Hi, Janessa. How are you? J. Mitch has had 6 sick kids in the home for days. You guys pray that this is the end of the sickness. Bless her. But just know, like, my job is to work on me and go to my level 1s. I'll be like, hi, Allie. Hi. Hi, Janessa. Hi, my level 1 customer. This is what's happening right now. You guys get on the calls Monday through Thursday. And no, I know you're not going to be on every call. Neither will I. Get on calls and bring somebody to the call. Tell yourself, I'm going to message 10 people a day and get somebody on the call. And if they say no, I'm going to ask them about the next day. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to invite more people. I'm going to talk about it every single day in stories. We are working on a graphic to make because I want to kind of blow our calls up bigger. Again, my friend Angie, hey, I'm learning from those who are successful, right? What are the successful people doing? And if it's simple, oh, I'm on board, you guys. It makes so much sense. But like she has a graphic that she's putting in stories right now, and it says 37 Zooms in 37 days, or 37 testimonials in 37 days. But she's firing up her network. She's talking about it. Her customers are going to see it. Her biz team is going to see it, and her potentials are going to see it. I want to be on the cruise with all of you. I didn't go to the last cruise. I really had so much fun in convention, and I was like, we did not have enough time together, and hubbies weren't there. Let's bring the hubbies. Let's do this thing. Let's find others who would love to do this with us. Sparkly things, sparkly cruise or not, you can this month bring on 4 new VIPs and make a silver. And the reason why I know you can do it is because you're going to post every day. You're going to invite to our Monday through Thursday calls. By the way, if you can't be in a call, just message me because I can work on figuring out a way to get on that call to connect with your person so they don't feel alone. So they know they are seen. And then you're going to want to use the Restore Detox group for retention, mostly retention. Drawing people into a space that's going to be energetic, that's going to have our products in there, people are going to be getting wonderful results on Restore added to their combos. And that's that. Anybody have any questions? I wanted to keep this to 10 minutes and we're at 11. This is a big day for me. Janice is like, I'm proud of you. She is. Any questions, concerns? Michelle Clifton is here, even though she's in the car. She's like, I'm sorry, I won't be able to be on, but maybe from the car. And I'm like, can you just yell woohoo or something like from your car? And she's like, oh, well.
I'm so pumped. This is going to be awesome. Something new and fresh and simple. So it's going to be great for our team.
We do like new. We do like fresh. We do like simple. But see, everybody here right now, I know is capable of biting down into this. It's going to take focus from us first. Let's face it. You guys know, I'm a squirrel. Oh, I need simple. Jennifer, hello.
Yeah.
Well,
I have a question. The calls, is it just testimonials or is it like you're picking one product per call you're going to talk about? How is that going? What is it?
it is a product call. So we will be sharing great systems to start on with Plexus. And every leader that leads these calls is going to share something a little bit different. But what they are always going to say is, hey, I don't know what the best system is for you to start on, but your upline or your Plexus product expert friend will help you with that. So you can count on that. And yes, I'll be always sharing my testimony, and then I'm going to just always try to find at least one more. And if any of you guys are on the calls, I'm going to be like, Marlisa, can you tell me, how long you've been on Plexus really quick? Like, give me 1 minute. I mean, it's going to be good. So I hope that helps. And at the end, also point to our Friday business calls.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So excited for you, Jen. This is where we bite down, we link up, and we just march forward, change the tone, build our belief all over again, feel victorious, and doing the things that actually help people, talking to people, inviting people. Anybody else want to share how they're feeling about this? Jessica with her baby.
I'm kicking off tonight, right? That's confirmed. Okay. Y'all better be there. So nervous.
Yeah, you guys, I was going to be first, and now Jessica's first because I have a thing happening tonight, but I'll be actually in the car, Jess. So I'll actually be on there too to share if you need a quick testimony or whatever. I really want to suggest that we so hype this up that you share in your stories about this call every day in some way. Either get on the call and screenshot who's on there or be like, we're crazy. We're getting people on these calls every single day. Just 15 minutes. Who wants to come to my call tomorrow? Get crazy over it. Hi, Danielle. Congratulations on your fast start silver. We're all drooling over here, right? Getting somebody to share with 3. Holy moly. And to earn fast start income is huge. Life-changing for them, life-changing for you, a blessing to your uplines and inspiration to all of us. So thank you for just like, you're starting out this month. Like, we like it. Yep. Any other questions or exciting feelings over this? Liz Crowell, I know she's at camp, you guys, and does not have like Wi-Fi in her camper. So she's going to be using this differently.
I'm literally sitting in the bathroom. I was over at the nurse's station, and if you saw me running, it was because the baby monitor, I could hear my baby crying. So I had to run back and nurse her back to sleep. Now I have my little 1-bar connection if I sit on the toilet in my camper.
Honey, it's okay.
I love it. I love it. Liz, are you excited about this? Can you see your team jumping on board?
I do. And I think the thing that is my brain is really liking is like 2 things. Just 2 things, and just focus on 2 things. I don't have to be like, oh, I wonder what would be best. No, point them to 2 things. That's it.
Absolutely. We need to get you.
It does the work. It does the work for you. We are still just referrers. That is all we're ever doing. Referring.
Yes. Talk
As a
about
follow-
built-in third-party validation. Or Lisa.
As a fellow squirrel, this is really helpful. That's my brain the last week has just been everywhere. So having a little checklist is really helpful. Yeah, I'll be reaching out for some from a couple of you.
Yes. We want to be here to help with wording, for examples. If your brain is like, help me even more, I'll message you a voice message to send, and you write it down in your little notepad and then read it out to your customers. You guys, this is so simple. And the only way to feel good about it and to get better at this is to just do it. Do it even if you feel a little confused still. Do it if it's not perfect. Do it if it feels scary. I really do believe you're going to feel zhuzhed up. I love that word, zhuzh. Zhuzh it up by just doing actions that can actually help people, bringing them onto the products, helping them see the business opportunity, and letting them see your culture. People come for the products and they stay for the culture. I have seen that for 8 years with Guts and Grace community. I still believe we have the best culture in all of Plexus. We love each other dearly. We're all so different, so many different backgrounds, and we have so much room for so many more. Okay, so you need to start this month though by making those goals. Have you decided? Have you ever done that before at the beginning of the month and said, no, I am going to bring on 4 VIPs this month? You know what's so awesome about this, you guys? 4 VIPs, aiming to bring on 1 a week. Starting on Mondays, like, who am I going to bring on this week? Who am I going to bring on this week? Who knows? I might even bring on 2. Who can I layer? Because remember, layering happens all the month long. And then we want to get to that last week of July and be like, it's time to close you, friends, right? So we need our lists. Turn off your phone and make your lists. Do whatever you need to do to get away from the distraction. Make your lists of people, right? Nikayla, any thoughts on this? She's more of like a straight arrow, like give it to me, like simple.
Yeah, simple bullet points, cut to the chase. That's my jam. No, I'm excited. I like that we have a schedule, a set time. We know what we're doing, and we're jumping in and helping people. I think we can draw a lot of people in using this group. And then, like you're saying, we need to be more live more often, have people on live calls, face to face, and get it going. So I'm really excited.
Love it. Thank you for your support. I always love it when Nikayla shares. All of you guys, you have a different way of sharing because you bring your personality into it. I'm like colorful and like ding, 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 all over the place. And then Nikayla comes in and is like, bam, 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 and we done. That's when we really all need each other. Hey, I want to encourage you to get on your phone right now. Oh yeah, right now. And set an alarm on your phone. For like a half an hour before your calls. I'm doing it right now. It's 7:30 Central Standard Time. So you're going to want to make it 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Five o'clock Pacific Time, 6 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. And remember when people are like, we're right in the middle of dinner. Hey, can you just move dinner 15 minutes? Just 15 minutes, just one night, please. Or can you prep to do that tomorrow? Like, I need you on this call. You guys tell them, I want your eyes and ears on this. You have to get on this call. And all month long, you know what our training is going to be about? How to get people on the calls. How to close people after the calls. How to continue layering people after calls. Any other
It's
questions?
7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, right?
Yes, that's when our calls start. I was just saying, put the like alarm in your phone
Okay.
half an hour before. I know. It'd be
I
me
was
that
like, oh no. Okay. We're
you're
good.
like, no. Yes. Always interrupting to get clarification. I'm never offended because I'm usually wrong. So if I can do it with a little bit of simplicity, so can you. Rachel Carl, what do you think? What do you think? Are you going to try to get people on these calls? Okay. Amidst all the craziness of her child getting married, and have you found your dress? I just have to know.
No,
No.
very stressful.
Mother of the bride stuff.
This is me. This is because I'm a squirrel too, and I'm indecisive and yeah. But yes,
Okay.
I'm excited about this. I did miss the beginning of the call, but I think I know what you're talking about.
I'll
I
message
think I
you.
know what you're doing.
I'll message you. I'll fill you in
Okay.
after to make sure. Okay, so we start tonight, you guys. Who are you going to try to get on the call tonight? Aim for a VIP and aim for a potential. Go for the no. Go for the no. If nobody shows up on the call, guess what? I'm not concerned. I just know that you probably got a lot of no's. Okay. But I think we're going to have some people on the call, especially remember, this business really is all about energy and people truly feeling that you are confident that you can help them in some way. Okay. Borrow my belief today if you're feeling wiggity wonked. Anything else before we
Can I
go?
reiterate what that Sapphire told me? She was
Please.
like, stop trying to convince people. Show them what we have and bring the energy. And I was like, oh, she's like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look at the way I post. And she's always talking about like the company, the events, all of the ways that they support us. And I'm like, oh, she's not even really talking about the products that much. She's like, it is great here and you need to know why. Jessica's so good at this too, because she understands from the corporate perspective of how amazing it is. And sometimes I feel like I don't have any comparison, like I do, but I don't. So be sure to showcase those things.
That's a really good reminder for me because I tend to be like, the trips and whatever, and the Lexus, because that's not, I just love the product so much, you guys. I need to be reminded that as a presenter to bring up those things because those do catch people's attention and draw people in. I mean, Team Dream Bigger, they love their trips. They ain't missing no trips, no cruise, no nothing. That's why we know they'll all be on the cruise. So
Bridget, something that you did my whole first year or two is you never missed an opportunity to record your Lexus and to say, put it in your stories. You were like, I've been so blessed by this. And I was like, oh, I mean, I always grew up with seeing the Mary Kay car and being like, ew. But I was like, of course, this would be a blessing to have a vehicle that fit your whole family, that is safe. And when you started showcasing it like that, I was like, oh.
Okay, also showcasing my massive Suburban that's covered by Plexus, you guys. I get over $1,000 a month towards my Suburban. So here I am just paying off this beautiful car covered by Plexus. It is the biggest blessing. That's good to know. Oh, also really quick. Have you seen the new Lexuses? Because they're out of control and you can get all different colors now. And I'm like, David, can we say goodbye to the Suburban? Because that brown Land Cruiser like Lexus looking thing is wowzas. Anyway.
Are the weekly calls, are they going to be on the same Zoom link with the same password?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The password is Plexus. And the Zoom link is on the graphic. And we're going to keep it the same for the Friday opportunity calls too. And we're not recording, although we talked about recording for us presenters so that we can learn from our things that we do too. So maybe we should, and just, as we can, maybe not everybody can. What do you think, Jessica?
I will record for sure this first one just so people who can't make it can have an example. But it doesn't mean you have to do exactly what I do, people. Like bring yourself, bring your personality. And I will be talking about this like yummy drinks, basically the one that's on sale right now. The Slim, the Active, Hydrate, just the fun yummy drinks. And then I'm going to be talking about the detox of Restore, BioCleanse E. So then you can talk to these people about the detox group that's starting. And then you can, yeah. And I'll very mention at the end finding 3 accountability partners, snagging some 300 cash, and enjoying their summer.
Thank
So,
you. That sounds amazing. Okay, guys. We got to take a picture. I'm going to stop the recording. Let's find somebody to bring on the call tonight. Again, if you can't be on the call with your person, go to an upline. There's an upline somewhere, somehow, or a sideline that can be on the call and smile at them and talk to them, all the things. Let's go. We're going to post every day. Who wants to post every day? Every day. Plexus post. Every day. Who's going to invite every day in Messenger? Invite, invite, invite. Invite. Yes, baby. Okay. Let's do it.